Superforecasting by Philip E. Tetlock and Dan Gardner explores the concept of superforecasting, the ability to make more accurate predictions than experts in a wide range of fields. The book is based on Tetlock's research from the Good Judgment Project, a large-scale study that challenged experts in various fields to make forecasts about global events. The book delves into the habits, strategies, and thought processes of those who excel at predicting the future, which Tetlock calls superforecasters. The book begins by introducing the concept of prediction accuracy, arguing that most people, including experts, tend to be poor at predicting the future. This is often due to overconfidence, reliance on intuition, and a failure to properly update predictions based on new information. The authors show how even trained professionals and analysts often fall victim to cognitive biases that undermine their forecasting accuracy. In contrast, superforecasters excel by employing a disciplined, flexible, and open-minded approach to making predictions. Tetlock highlights the importance of open-mindedness in superforecasting. Superforecasters are not overly wedded to any one perspective but are open to new information and willing to adjust their predictions when new facts emerge. They embrace uncertainty and understand that knowledge is always incomplete, which allows them to approach prediction with a more fluid mindset. This adaptability is key to their success. In contrast to experts who rely on top-down theories and rigid frameworks, superforecasters tend to focus on the specifics of the problem at hand and gather as much relevant data as possible. They break down complex events into smaller components and make predictions based on the probabilities of these individual elements. By doing so, they avoid the pitfalls of overgeneralization and work with more precise and actionable information. The book also delves into the role of cognitive biases and how superforecasters are better able to mitigate them. Tetlock discusses biases such as confirmation bias, anchoring, and the tendency to focus on dramatic, emotionally charged events, all of which can distort predictions. Superforecasters, however, are skilled at identifying these biases in their own thinking and take active steps to counter them, leading to more accurate predictions. Tetlock also explores the role of statistical thinking in superforecasting. Superforecasters tend to use quantitative methods to assess probabilities, updating their predictions as new information comes in. They are more comfortable with uncertainty and prefer to think in terms of likelihoods rather than absolutes. This helps them avoid the pitfalls of black-and-white thinking, which can lead to errors in judgment. One of the key insights of superforecasting is the value of aggregating diverse viewpoints. Superforecasters tend to seek out a variety of perspectives and incorporate them into their predictions. By considering a wide range of possibilities and potential outcomes, they are able to arrive at a more balanced and well-rounded understanding of the future. Tetlock also emphasizes the importance of feedback in improving forecasting accuracy. Superforecasters actively seek feedback on their predictions and learn from both their successes and failures. They view forecasting as an iterative process, constantly refining their methods and adjusting their thinking based on what works and what doesn't. This continuous learning process sets them apart from others who might be more rigid in their approach. Throughout the book, Tetlock contrasts superforecasters with typical experts, showing how even highly educated and experienced professionals can struggle with accurate prediction. He presents various case studies and examples from the Good Judgment Project to illustrate the differences between the two groups and to highlight the specific behaviors and habits that contribute to superior forecasting. In discussing the potential for improving one's own forecasting skills, Tetlock emphasizes the importance of a growth mindset. Superforecasting is not an innate talent, but a skill that can be developed through practice, self-awareness, and a commitment to learning. The book encourages readers to cultivate curiosity, question assumptions, and approach prediction with a scientific mindset. The book also examines the implications of superforecasting for decision-making in high-stakes fields such as politics, business, and security. By using the techniques of superforecasters, decision-makers can improve their ability to anticipate outcomes and make better-informed choices. Tetlock argues that superforecasting can be a powerful tool in fields that require predicting future events, particularly when those events have far-reaching consequences. In its final chapters, Superforecasting discusses the limits of prediction and the challenges that even the best forecasters face. It acknowledges that there are inherent uncertainties in the world, and no one can predict everything with complete accuracy. However, the book stresses that by applying the methods and principles of superforecasting, we can significantly improve our ability to make accurate predictions and improve decision-making in an uncertain world. Superforecasting concludes with a call to action for readers to apply the lessons of superforecasters to their own lives. Whether making decisions about business, politics, or personal matters, the book encourages readers to adopt a more thoughtful, systematic approach to forecasting the future. By being aware of our cognitive biases, using statistical thinking, and continuously learning from feedback, we can all become better at predicting and navigating the complexities of the world around us. Ultimately, superforecasting provides a compelling framework for improving our ability to predict the future. By understanding the techniques and strategies of the world's best forecasters, we can learn to make more informed decisions, reduce uncertainty, and achieve better outcomes in both personal and professional contexts.